That's it. Now we look at what happens. Right. So far, the questions that we have done now basically are all plus, plus, plus. The signs are plus. Now we look for what happens if there is a minus. Okay. The system is same. The method is still same. It should work in the same way. Right. Let's take one question whereby the middle term is minus. Okay. The middle term is minus. Let's look at one question of that type. Okay, I'm going for a question here, which is on the screen. Please copy that down. Factorize x squared minus, say, 6x. And the last term is a plus sign again. My aim is to get the middle term as minus, please. So the question is x squared minus 6x plus, say, 8. Now, that is the question. How do we factorize this? We look for the two brackets again. Just blindly put those two brackets. X comes there, x comes there, because x times x will be x squared. Now, we look for the factors of 8. The factors of 8, please. Now, how many factors we got? I'll say factor pairs, whereby two numbers add up to minus 6 and multiply together to plus 8. So, go for that and then see factors of 8. 1 times 8 is 8. 2 times 4 is 6. Lovely. So we got, 8. So we got the 2 and 4, right? 2 and 4, which add up to 6. But we need a minus 6, please. Watch very carefully. We need a minus 6. Now, how do you put the signs here to get a minus 6? Let's say a minus 2, a minus 4 add together to get minus 6. And when you multiply them, we do get a plus 8, please. That's very, very important. So those are the two factors we choose. So it's a x minus 2 and x minus 4. All right. So those are the two factors. Let's take one more question. One more question. Well, done. This is done. So that's the length of the rectangle. That's the width. Or maybe this is the length, this is the width. Doesn't matter. But all that you need to remember is that is actually the area of a rectangle. Our aim is to find the length and width, and we call it as factorization. Next question. Say k squared minus 10k and then plus 24. That's the question. Let's see how we factorize that. Once again, you can put the two brackets, nothing wrong. And that's a k and a k. We are looking for a 24 now. Looking for 24, the factors of 24 that add up to minus 10. So let's write down the factors here. Right, 24. 24 has got, start from 1. Okay, when you practice lots and lots of sums, you can easily guess. So it's a 1 times a 24. 2 times a 12, and then 3 times an 8, and a 4 times a 6. That's all I can see. And then 8 times 3, 12 times 2, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Which factors do we choose? What is the middle number? The middle number is a minus 10. Fantastic. This question, I just want to spend a little bit more time. Two numbers that add up to means you can even subtract to get that. 12 take away 2, or say, can I say minus 2 plus 10, plus 12 gives me a 10. Okay. And if you swap the signs, say plus 2 and a minus 12 gives me minus 10. That was my aim, because my aim was to get minus 10. You can put signs as you like, but we need to get a minus 10, which we got here. Great. Now let's multiply these two numbers and then see whether we get the last number or not. 24, okay, but we need a plus 24, right? So 12 times 2 is a 24. Positive times negative, I get a negative. So I am getting a minus 24 when I multiply, but when I add those two numbers, I do get the minus 10. So one condition is satisfied, but the second one is not. So you are not supposed to choose those two factors, please. Let's choose 6 and 4. We do get a 10. Come on. 6 and 4. Add, you do get 10, isn't it? So that's a negative S4 and a negative S6. When you add negative 4 to negative 6, you get a negative 10. Right? That's the middle number. Okay. Now we multiply them and then see what happens. Multiply those two. 4 times 6 is 24. Great. And minus times a minus gives you a plus. So that's the last number. Okay. Great job. So that's the one which we are supposed to choose. So it's a minus 4 and a minus 6. So we write there k minus 4 and a k minus 6. Please people watch again. Those two add up to minus 10. Those two multiply together to get a 24. That is how you got to do. Now I'll give you a few sums to do. The middle term is minus and the last term will always be plus in the next exercise. Okay, try. If you fail to solve, go for the factors again and then check. Okay, exercise B is on the screen. There you go. This is the exercise B, which will tell you that you need to factorize. Please remember that's the area, okay, and you're actually finding length and width. So I just gave you 8 questions to do and see how it goes.